give you free bitcoins. Now, a lot of people sort of ask as well, how can they give you free bitcoins? How is it free? How does it work? So basically what they do is they give you free bitcoins, because what you're also doing is you're also generating revenue for them, because you see they've got ads here. Yeah, so let me just see if I can highlight that. Right, so you've got ads on the sides, you've got ads on both, on the left, you've got ads on the right, and you've got ads going on the top. Right, so this is how they're making their money, with the ads. So they get a certain amount of revenue for every time they get an impression or click on these ads. But not just that, but a lot of the time, you know, the people that own these sites, they've been mining Bitcoin for maybe years, for a while, and you know, 0.00. Oh, what's going on? No, I don't. So let's just so you can see, I have actually used Vista. Do you want to change the color scheme to improve performance? Why not? Why not? Let's change the color scheme to improve performance. You might as well. Okay. Let's see. Can we get back to it? Yeah. So 0.0. Oh, goodness. So I've got 0.00005321 in my account at the moment. A balance that will be withdrawn by Monday. Now, I mean, today's Monday, and I've received a payment today from this website. I'll show you that in a minute. I'm just anticipating another pop-up message. I want to make sure I don't get one. Okay, so as you can see, you've got a row of numbers over here, and it's called roll. So if you roll 0 to 9885, you can earn 0.000. You get the picture. 207. I'll just use the last 3 decimals from now on, or 4 decimals, whichever. If you roll between this figure here and that figure there, you can earn 2065, and so on and so on and so on. Now, obviously, as I'm sure you've realized by now, it would be very lucky to be able to achieve this figure here, and the reason is because what it does, the number generator does is it automatically generates a number. It's a script. Now, Bitcoin operates on a very similar type of script. If I can explain this in an accurate way, is that every time a transaction is processed, a particular number is generated, a number that nobody can predict. Oh, you could predict it, but I mean, you know, what I mean is nobody can sort of tell you exactly what that number will be based on the fact that they know what the number is, because it's a randomly generated number. Now, a lot of games have popped up on the net, games that sort of they're called probably fair games, and it means that they use this random generator to be able to sort of set up the game, or the back end of the game, so that it can be fair for users to use, which is pretty cool, because historically, because online casinos have always been quite sort of dodgy. I don't know if anyone's used online casinos before. I've played them a bit, and I can tell you now that they are quite dodgy. They rig it. It's definitely rigged. I mean, I've never ever you know, put bets down on a roulette table and placed a bet on black and got 20 blacks in a row, and I thought, oh, that was just coincidence. I don't believe that for 1 second. It's definitely rigged. Whereas these games, they can't be rigged. It's pure luck. I'm not the type of person that believes in luck really as such, sort of, you know, oh, you know, lucky. But I do think that when it comes to this, it's pure luck. If you are lucky enough to get a high number when the transaction is generated, that's luck. That's pure luck, because it's purely random. Going into a casino and playing isn't exactly luck if you win, or playing online. It's just not luck, because most of the time it's based on a payout structure. So the casino has to make an X amount before it starts paying out, which means that it's not luck. It's definitely not. It's the house always wins. Now, when it comes to Bitcoin, I don't want to sort of start rambling on, but when it comes to Bitcoin, the transactions are completely random, and that's what's used to generate these games and so on. So I don't want to get. Let me get back to the point here. So we're talking about free Bitcoin. And you got a free play button, so you can click on when you first come onto the site, you're going to be presented with 2 separate boxes, something like a registration box, one on the left and one on the right. Now, if you don't, you obviously don't have an account, so you'd have to go to the left-hand one. Actually, let me log out. I don't know if I should. Probably not a good idea. I don't see why not. Okay, so this will you'll see this. Now, I've put in my Bitcoin address. As you can see here, this is my Bitcoin address, and it's my wallet address, really. And so you enter your wallet address, you enter your password, you repeat your password, and then you would enter your email address, which is optional. It's just populated with my wallet address for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah. So you'd enter your information there, and then you'd enter the captcha. Again, we hate captchas, but it's a short one, and it's not too difficult, so it should be easy enough for you. Let me enter my captcha. And we log in. Very easy, very straightforward. And then you're presented with this little section here. Now you can see they've got something called auto withdrawal. I'll just untick it for you quickly. Right, so now it's disabled, and when you tick it, you'll see that now. Normally, there we go. If you click on that, you'll see it says payments are automatically sent every Monday to all accounts with a balance greater than 0.000054640. So you have to have a balance greater than that to be able to receive your automatic payout. If you've ticked that box, if you don't tick that box, obviously it won't automatically pay. Now, what I've done is I've linked this account to my blockchain account. Now, obviously, probably shouldn't share that, but it doesn't matter. I am not that sort of worried about security with this because I don't keep a large amount of Bitcoin online. I mean, as you can see, a fair amount has passed through this account, but I don't really store my Bitcoins online anyway. Just to show you a transaction that's come through earlier today from this website. If I go to stats, let's see if it's on stats. No, that's the overall stats. Profile should be on profile. Okay, it's not. Okay, so let's look at refer. I think it's just I'll make it easy to understand. So that's my referral URL. So far I've referred 7 people. I've earned that much in referral commissions for other people spinning this little button. So you know, it's a pretty cool little thing. It's a nice way to earn extra Bitcoins. I mean, you're not going to be earning, you know, anything amazing, but it's still every little helps, as they say. So if we go to multiply Bitcoin, there's a section where you can multiply your coins. Now, this is sort of like gambling with whatever you've won or whatever you've earned by you sort of, you know, entering your information and then clicking the dice, which rolls you a random number. So you'd be betting with that amount that you've won. I don't advise you to do it. I wouldn't advise you to do it. I've tried it and I've lost everything. It's a little bit, it's quite fun in the beginning. I'd say play with it for maybe the first or second time, and you know, you can have a little play and try your luck. But I find that, you know, in most cases you lose. So I'd stay clear from that. Remember, you're coming here to earn Bitcoins. Remember, there's many more sites like this, so you could be doing this across loads of sites a day. And you could be earning Bitcoins from them. Plus, you can refer your friends, so you can send a link to your friends and tell them, "Hey, click on this. You can get free Bitcoins." You can tell them it's your referral link. Probably best if you tell people it's a referral link anyway. I think it's just, you know, a good thing to do. And then right, so let's get to this. Let's get to the bolts and nuts of this thing. So I'm going to enter 8830. As I could see, click roll, and this number will generate. And as you can see, because I'm between 0 and 98, I got 0.027 Bitcoin, obviously, and it's been added to my overall balance on the top over here. Okay, so I received a payout yesterday. When I wanted to do a video yesterday, but I thought I might as well wait until the bitcoins are transferred. Now, yesterday there was a section over here on the top saying, right here on the top saying pending withdrawal. And when I checked my account earlier today, there was the pending withdrawal, and it came through, and you can see it came in at 8:20 Monday morning. And yeah, so it definitely works. I mean, these other transactions. This is blockchain, by the way. If you haven't spoken to you about blockchain before, you can find this on another video. I'll do a video about blockchain. Let's not get confused. It's basically just an online wallet. Again, I'll do a video on blockchain because it's got quite a lot of features. But essentially, it's yeah, to sort of send money and receive money. So don't worry too much about all the other little sort of things. It can be confusing if you're not sure what it is and how it works. So you got your refer. We explained that. We got the multiplier, which I would steer clear of after the first or second play around with it. Your profile and then this is the overall stats of the site. The overall stats, you can see how many bitcoins this site has actually given out. One bitcoin is $870 at the moment. 24 bitcoin, 24.5 bitcoin. So leave it at that. I'm not going to read over decimals. Have been paid out to players. You can see how many games were played. Quite a few. Wagered. That's how many bitcoins were wagered. Users, top 10 jackpots. How many people won jackpots recently? Overall winners. And then you got some graphs with some stats, which is pretty cool that they show that information. You don't have many faucets that show that type of information. So free bitcoins is known as a faucet. Faucet, anyone that knows what a faucet is, normally it's the American word for another word for a tap. Basically you can earn free coins and they call it a faucet. So that's the summary of free Bitcoin. If you'd like to earn some free Bitcoins, underneath this video you'll find a link, obviously with my referral URL. I would appreciate it if you clicked on it, if you found this video helpful. As always, I put up videos every now and again. I might make another video about blockchain so you can understand how the wallet works. So yeah, enjoy playing with this. Don't forget, if you like, make sure you share the video or subscribe, like, you know.